Hi guys, my name is Sofia. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy to be I'm super happy to be finally filming a video, like a sitting down chit chat video after such a long time. I wanted to talk also about why I didn't upload this video, why I stopped making like bookish content. So I've been having a hard time knowing what I want to do in my channel. Same goes to my Instagram. I haven't uploaded my pictures because I don't know what I want to do. Past content doesn't give me the joy that it did back then. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I have a lot of hobbies, that's the problem. If this channel is gonna be only bookish content, I think I will burn myself out. I have times where I read 100 books a month, and then there's other times where I spend half a year without reading, and that's not consistent content for you. So I think I wanna mix it up, but I just wanna find a way to make it all kind of come together. So I'm trying to figure out, but for today I'm gonna do a book tag. I saw this book tag on Ariel Bisset YouTube channel. If you don't know her, go follow her, and she uploaded the reading habits tag. I don't know who was the first person to make it. If you know, please tell me in the comments and I will tag them, but this is not like an original tag by me whatsoever. So let's get into the questions. Question 1: do you have a certain place at home for reading? I don't. I tend to read in my room because it's where I spend the most time, but I can read anywhere. A lot of the times my mom is watching TV, so I will go down and read while she watches TV. I read in my mom's bed where I sleep. I also read here if I'm hanging out or on my desk, so I don't really have a specific place at home to read. Second question: bookmarks or random pieces of paper? No bookmarks or random pieces of paper. I have a really good memory. I normally, if I use a bookmark, I will lose it. Like, that's how I work. I lose everything because I tab a lot of my books. I use the little tab thingy to see what page I am, so I use that as a kind of a bookmark. Dog ear pages, I'm sorry, but it's like really practical. And also because I have good memory, I tend to remember what page I'm in. Like, I just say, oh, 222, and I will remember the page later on. So I'm sorry whoever doesn't like dog ears or not using bookmarks. I just don't use them whatsoever. Question 3: can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? I think there was only one time, 1 month, that I was like, I want to read a lot, so I'm gonna do like, I need to read 60 pages of this book, or I need to read 50 pages of this. Oh, and also I remember when Divergent was coming out. I loved that book. I wanted to read the book before the movie came out, so I counted the days and I counted how many pages I had to read in one day so I can finish the book the exact same day the movie came out. My background is too dark, right? Wait, I don't know. Well, let's just move forward. I don't have to finish a chapter to stop reading, but I wouldn't like stop reading in the middle of like a page, on the middle of a paragraph, like, oh, I'm tired, close the book. I will at least try to finish the page, because then later on if I start reading, I'm like, what the heck happened? And I had to reread the whole page again. I will say that I don't think about these things. Like, I'm not a really picky reader. So question number 4 is, do you eat do you eat or drink while reading? I think I do, but it's not like if I have to read, I have to eat or I have to drink. I have drink coffee before when reading, and water. I don't think I eat that much, and if I eat, it's something that doesn't make a mess. Normally when I eat like lunch or dinner and I want to read, I read on my iPad because I feel like it's easier to, like, I don't know how people eat and like with a book in their hands and they just eat. It seems weird to me. Question number 5 is multitasking: music or TV while reading? Yes, both. I can read English books with music, with lyrics, with English lyrics. I can read with music. I actually really like reading with music. I was talking about music or TV. Okay, so I can play music. I love playing music. I have a whole playlist of books. There are some songs that remind me of specific books because I read with that song playing like all the time while I read the book. If you're interested, I can make a Spotify account and share those playlists because it's another one of my hobbies, or I can make little videos. If you want to, just let me know please in the comments. Same will go with the TV, but I won't pay attention to what's on the TV. Like, I cannot do both, or I pay attention to the book or I pay attention with the TV, but reading with like noise doesn't bother me. One book at a time or several at once? It depends. Sometimes I'm in a mood for a lot of different books, so I will read like a fantasy book, and then I will want a romance book, so I will start one. I think no more than 5. I can't start at the same place. I tend to be rereading a book and reading like a new brand book that I never read. So number 7, reading at home or everywhere. I used to read a lot on the metro when I went to university, but my last semester I went in my car to university, so I didn't have that much time. I always have a book with me. Sometimes it's in my phone or my iPad or a physical copy of a book, but I always carry one with me. And 8, reading out loud or silently in your head. Reading out loud is kind of weird to me. When I started reading in English, it was so hard for me to know some of the words that I was reading. So for me to make sense of like a sentence or a paragraph, I used to have to read it out loud. A lot of people with the studying, they read it out loud, and it's actually more helpful for them to remember what they are studying. So I think it was the same for me. I also do this when I like read a scene on a book or a chapter that it's unbelievable to me, that I cannot believe what I'm reading, so I read it out loud. Or sometimes little like quirky sentence that a character says, I'm like, and I just read it out loud. I don't know how to say it, but normally I read inside my head. Like, who reads out loud? I mean, I'm not judging if you read out loud. I'm just weird to me. It's like you're reading an audiobook. Question number 9. Reading, do you read ahead or even skip pages? You got me. I skip paragraphs so often. A lot of the times I just skip ahead, read a part that I like, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna happen, and I go back and I reread. I do this so often. I'm so guilty. I just need a sneak peek of what's coming next for me to like keep going with the book, because if not, I get bored. When I was younger, I used to, when I had books on my e-reader, I will just search keys and and search for the kiss scene and see how far. I wouldn't read the kiss scene, but I will see how far in the book it was, like towards the end or in the beginning, because I was like a sucker for that romance. So I would do that so often. With rereads, I do have to say I do skip even chapters. I'm sorry if this bothers you, but yeah, I do it. I think everyone has done it. We are finishing the tag. Number 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like new. So these are 2 examples, and I will never in my life break this spine. First, this is really floppy and you really don't need to break it. If the book is so stiff you have to read like this, I would break the spine. Like, I cannot read with a book like this. Like, how do you read like that? I try to keep them neat if they are part of a series, or it's just a book that I want to keep in good condition in chance that in the future I will sell it. This is my house moving castle copy, and this book is whacked. Like, I broke the spine in so many like different parts because I just don't care. This is a beat up copy. It's not beat it, it's loved, and I read it so many times that it's just well loved. And the last question, it is, do you write in your books? I recently started doing it. I think right now in my bookshelf there's only 2 books that I've written on, and those are City of Bones and City of Ashes when I reread them. For the most part, I tend to tap my books and write in sticky notes inside of them. I write with pencil. Oh, there's this HP book. I don't want to say name. I don't know how I'm gonna handle these books from now on. I doodle on this book. It was one of the first books I doodle in. I did it with pen. Yeah, hardcore doodle like that. So I put some potions there, some doors here because we talk about doors. That's gonna be it for today's video. As I said in the beginning, I'm gonna try to get my content like all put together and see what I would do in next videos. Thanks for everyone that stick with me here even though I didn't upload videos for such a long time. I love all of you, and all the support really makes me so happy, so thank you. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoy it, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, love you guys.